Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, remind me your name again.
Jake.
Jake. Jake, my name is Ijoma, and I'm a student of UConn University. So we are carrying this research that we're going to talk about now. So, but before we start, do you mind if we record you and this is going to my wellness app? So
yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. So you could create some awareness to other people who are wondering, what's going on and how to get support if they need it. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it's all right. Yeah. Yeah. The research says that that black people are not as active as the other white counterparts. What do you think about it? And I'm carrying out a research that says that black people are less active than white people. So, if this is true, how could that be?
That's mental, really, because from what I see, so a lot of my friends that are black and mixed race, they train hard and they're really into the training, especially the males. The females the females that I know probably don't train as hard and don't train as often, but from my personal experience, I think the males they play a lot of football and they like to get in the gym. You've got the bodybuilding side of things. A lot of guys like MMA, boxing. There's a lot of things that are in fashion at the moment for guys. Whereas for girls, I don't. Well, but I'm. That's a generalisation on not gender alone, not just race as well.
It's just about the race, not gender.
Females do generally, females, train a bit less than males as well. But I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that white people train more
active.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So he's trying to say that he doesn't believe actually that white people are more active. But we are getting into the next question, which says, what motivates people to be active? Specifically, people of color. What motivates people to be active, especially people of color?
What motivates people to be
active? Yeah.
Okay, so my friends, I can only go off my experience.
Yeah. That's all.
And some of my friends, they like to look good. So it's all about body image.
Yeah.
And that's the main driving factor. So it could be that sometimes over lockdown, they were having periods of being inactive, and then they found out that maybe they put on a bit of weight and they didn't like it, they got a bit self-conscious, and it's all about the dating game, so you want to be, when you be physically attractive, so then you start hitting the gym again to feel better about yourself. And don't forget, a lot of people go on holidays as well, don't they? Lads holidays, girls holidays, it's all about being beach ready. And if you've got a lot of then you've got all the pressure of Love Islands and stuff like that that's on at the moment, and Instagram. Everyone wants to have that perfect figure, don't they? So I think that body image is the main motivator for people wanting to get back in the gym. Yeah.
And health as well, maybe. Health.
Yeah.
To some extent, yeah. So, how do you think your knowledge of this setting, and experience can break down some of the barriers and to invite people of diversity, invite people of color into being active in here? How do you think with your knowledge that we could break that barrier?
Maybe we could offer some more different, So when you say people of colour, do you like ladies like yourself?
Black people,
research is based on black Would you like to have more dancing classes and stuff like that? Would you like to have more like a Zumba class or something like that?
No, just tell me your opinion, what you think. Yeah. Just want to get what you think. How do you, with your knowledge, how you think, people of color could be get into the gym, and be more active. If you think if the research think they are less active, how do you think we're going to break that barrier, bring them?
It needs to be a sense of I think it needs to be a sense of community inside the sound healthful. So it needs to be something that people can do together. So whether it's a dance class, something's a special class that gets put
Cultural
on,
thing,
that has that cultural vibe behind it,
Yeah.
something that's a bit more on that wavelength,
Yeah.
then that would attract people of colour. That they would actually come to this class. So I don't know what that would be, whether it would be a type of
cultural dances,
yeah.
Zumba, maybe that specifically, and I don't know how.
Or it could
I
be
think that could attract me.
yeah.
So, but I don't know from your perspective what you think will attract you, because like I told other people, if you were to be in Africa
Yes.
and I want you to come to my gym, I want you to come, I will organize a tea party, and I know English people like tea party,
Yeah.
or organize some things that you like to do,
Yes, yes.
Could be lube. I don't know how to say it.
Rugby.
Lube.
What's that?
Lube.
Rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, something of that nature. I know. Or football. English people like, something of that will attract people to get into.
Yeah, to be honest with you, in my experience, I worked for a different company and used to be the general manager of the gym, and I put on, and it was a type of, it was called Shaban, and it was a type of dance class that had that kind of, that cultural dance feel to it. Yeah, and before I knew it, like loads of members came and the referrals came, and the whole class was full of ladies that were either mixed race or black, and there wasn't any white ladies in there. So that must have appealed to them.
Yeah.
And then before I know it, we had 20 new members that joined the club just off putting one class on that appealed to them and their interests. So yeah, it's something we're thinking about. Really, I've never really. I mean, I'm not the manager of this gym. I'm the membership manager.
Yeah.
So it's not me that puts classes on and stuff like that. But it could be something that you don't really think of. But
Yeah. You don't think of it. That's what I'm trying to say. How to get people out. Get motivated, get active, and if we think there's a bridge, there's a barrier that's stopping people to come out, because of some cultural, inclusive, whatever it could be, or you're not, they feel you're not included, they are not included, or it could even be a cultural war. All this kind of thing. We're going to walk from there to there at this certain time. Bring your children, bring your dog, come in mass. So those things cool. Yeah. So how do you think diversity can be improved within sports? How do you think we are going to improve diversity within sports in our community?
I remember when I was with my my ex-girlfriend, and she was I was with her 5 years actually. We broke up a few years ago. She was mixed race actually. She was Jamaican and Red Indian, and she had and all her mates were ladies of colour and stuff like that. And she used to work as a samba dancer at a club in Manchester, and they got each other excited, but it was all through social media, and they used to like it was all about popularity as well. So I don't know, from my experience, if we were to get more people joining here, diversity, it's all about gaining that interest through social media, through people that are Facebook famous, Instagram famous, and what I mean by that is just someone that's likable and popular.
Has a big platform.
Yeah, exactly, and you can get to more people. So that was the avenue that my ex-girlfriend went down, and she did really well with it. And she used to get meetings and stuff like that, and she used to. I mean, she used to do it for all different reasons, really. But if she went to a gym, she'd normally bring a lot of mates with her. And it's all about taking videos on Instagram and videoing everything, the story, and then people want to feel involved with that story. So that could be one idea. A second idea could be, we don't do adverts in Total Fitness, and we don't do But it's always good to make sure that you've got people of colour in those adverts, don't you? Speaking and always making sure that you've got that
Target that
diversity in
audience.
those videos and in those
Reflects.
posters and stuff like that. Yeah. I see it a lot in the posters actually when I'm getting public transport to Piccadilly, on the train stations and stuff
posters,
like that.
yeah.
There's always diversity everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you just get that diversity and put it everywhere in every business, in every poster, in every video, then that's a step in the right direction.
So that poster, print out a poster that involves people of color to, and put it in different social cities like Manchester, Piccadilly,
Yes.
yeah, that speaks to people, yeah. That's another idea I've gotten today again, posters.
Yeah.
As much as we think we get reflex, announcing to people, speaking directly to people, social media, now we've included posters, and that's amazing. Thank you very, very much for this,
It's okay.
and we are really happy to have you today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I
very
love
much.
having you as a member. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Thank you very much. And we're going to post you on my wellness app so people could hear what we discussed and get to know how we're going to break this barrier and get everybody into being